there, my fellow YouTubers. It's Cassandra72, and I'm coming to you with my Walgreens haul for this evening. So I'm going to go ahead and hopefully I'll get this out there in time for you guys that, maybe have 24-hour Walgreens. I know that mine actually, a couple of mine close, I think, at 10, and then we have one 24-hour on my side of town. So this represents several trips, well, 3 different stores, and let's see, 2 transactions at one store, and then I think I did a total of like 9 at another, and 1 at one more. So didn't necessarily clear the shelves per se, because I started out pretty late. So the shelves were pretty much clear. But the one that I did do the most transactions, that I actually did leave a few. I wanted to go back and do it again, but I said, no, that's okay. And then I actually stopped back by a previous store, and did this one more time. Once I really figured out what I was doing. Okay, so this is a double dip, you guys. The Nature Made gummies and Vitamilks, they are producing, when you buy one, you will get a $6,000 in points. The good thing about this is that we have coupons in the Diabetes and You booklet, which you can pick up from the pharmacy, the little magazine, not the Answers booklet, but the Diabetes magazines, which are generally very plentiful. And they have a coupon in there, $3 off and $5 off Nature Made vitamins. So that's what makes this basically an outstanding deal. Okay, so now in addition to being able to get 6,000 points when you buy one, they're also, the double dip is that they are BOGO. So yeah, you guys are probably going to have to check out Coupon Like a Man. I think Saving with Veta has it on her site as well, because I'm not sure what the price is. I think they're BOGO this week, and then they're $6.99 starting next week. But people have been double dipping since this morning. But I just started out. I went ahead, and I know it's supposed to be 4. And even though everywhere it seemed like it was turned on, I just said, you know what, I messed around and I waited till I didn't leave the house until after 4. My first transaction wasn't until almost 6 o'clock. So anyway, the gummies are like $6.99 BOGO. And then the Vitamilks are $4.99 BOGO. And then, like I said, we have those amazing coupons that we can use to make those even better. And then I ended up throwing vitamin C and B12 regular vitamins into my transaction when I saw that they were BOGO as well. So in any event, here's what my first receipt looks like. And I'm not going to go through every single one of these. All right, so like I had the adult vitamins, the gummies, the vitamin C, $6.99, and then the multivitamin was free. And then I had a fish oil and a vitamin C. So it didn't have to be the exact same vitamin. They just had to be the lesser value. You were going to get one free. Because you see I had 2 vitamin C, a multivitamin, and a fish oil, and I still got 2 of the vitamins for free. Then I threw in the vitamin C. And that threw me because they told me it was 2 for $10.49. And I think that must be this week's sale. But then they were also BOGO. So actually one costs $5.75. And then you got one for free. And then the next one was $5.74. And you got it for free. So you actually got 4 for $10.49. All right. And then there were 4 Vitamilks at this store. And so you see I got $4.99. Buy one, get one free. 2 at $4.99. 2 at $0. And then I used, it came up to, my subtotal was like $35 and some change. So I used 7 of the $5 coupons and earned 6,000 points, and then 12,000 points and another 12,000 points. Okay, so my subtotal was 45 cents. My tax was $2.66, so I paid $3.11, saving $124.43. And actually it's telling me 100% savings, even though my subtotal was 45 cents. And I earned 30,000 points total. Okay, and kind of messed up on that transaction and didn't even realize it. And the second store, I did calcium I found, and vitamin C. Yeah, and yeah. Oh yeah, I only found gummies. I only found 3 gummies. 2 calcium, 1 vitamin C. But then I just threw in the regular vitamin C. I had 3 of those. So the gummies, buy one, $6.99, get one free. And then another gummy, $6.99, and then they just made my regular calcium free. Okay, and then the regular calcium, $5.75, and then the next one was free. And then this time I used 2 $5 coupons and 2 $3 coupons. My subtotal was 73 cents. Tax was $148. I paid $221, 99% savings. And that time I got 12,000 points. It was 3,000 and 9,000. Okay, then at this point, I spoke with my sister, Miss Love, out of Ohio, who basically let me know that I was doing this wrong. And I had heard that they were about to, what Walgreens is going to do with these points is before you were able to, if they had a deal where you got points and you bought multiples in a transaction, you were getting multiples. And I assumed that's what was happening. But once she told me, once she clued me in, I said, you know what, that's right. That's why I actually purchased like 4 sets of vitamins at $6.99 BOGO. And two sets at $6.99 and then 2 of the Vitamilks. They should have also gave me 6,000 points. So I actually missed out on like 18,000 points in that first transaction and like 6,000 in the second transaction. But that was okay. I felt like I still had come up because I started out, you guys. Sorry for shaking you up here. I'm dropping my receipts. Started out with 27,000 points, which was not bad. But, you know, and at the end of 2, I was up to 69,000. So I was still thinking I was doing pretty good. Okay, so hit up the next store, which I always say that, you know, this particular store, they don't really frequent, coupons don't really frequent here or whatever. But I also know in the past that they've also said at this particular store, their manager tends to want to limit the transactions. And so I worried. When I went in the store, they had enough Vitamilks for me to do 6 transactions of the Vitamilks. Because I then knew that I was going to break these up so that I could get the full value. So then each of the next transactions looked like this. They were 37 cents because I did the Vitamilks BOGO, $4.99, and then they adjusted my coupon down to $4.99, and I paid 37 cents each. And on each one, I was getting 6,000 points. Okay, all right. So then I went back in after that, and since I had some issues with that particular one where the manager said that I really couldn't adjust the coupon down, that wasn't the case. And I said, well, that's not true. It's in your policy that you either adjust the item to $5 or you adjust the coupon down to $4.99. So they did it. But then I decided I was going to go back in because they had lots of vitamins on the shelf. And then I did something that looked like this with the gummies. I'm sorry. All right. So I did 3 transactions that basically look like this. $6.99 for the gummies, and then I threw in B12 in this case, and then my subtotal came to like $12.99. I used 4 of the $3 coupons, so they just wouldn't have to adjust anything down. 99 cent subtotal, 97 cent tax, paid $1.96. And then my next 2 transactions look like this. Again, the gummies and then the vitamin C. Okay. Use 4 coupons, 74 cents, 96 cents subtotal, tax. Next 2 transactions were $1.70. Okay, and so now at this point, by the time I'm finished with the second transaction there like that, I'm at 132,000 points. All right, and then I went back and did one final transaction at a store on the way back home with the gummies. I totally missed out on seeing the gummies at this store. And then did the calcium. And this time I used 2 $5 coupons and used the $3 coupon because my subtotal was $12.99. And they adjusted the last one down. In this store, they knew that they could do that. And what I didn't mention in the other one, the reason that I started doing this way was to be able to make sure that they didn't have to adjust my coupons down too much, if at all. And to make sure that I was basically earning the maximum points that I could. because as I stated, with the gummies, you were getting 6,000 points. And then all the other vitamins, they were buy 2, you get 3,000 points. So I earned 9,000 points on each of those transactions where I'm doing gummies and then the regular vitamins. Okay, you guys, that's going on far enough. 10 minutes. Okay, so I ended up with $141,000 points, starting from 27,000. So I earned like 124,000 points today. So what's that, like $124? So not bad. So in the end, I spent a total of $13.87, saved $493.89. So $507.76 would have been what I paid out of pocket. So overall, 97% savings. And like I said, I'm up to 141,000 points, which is roughly $140. So you cannot beat that. All right, you guys, if you have any questions or comments, do not hesitate to leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And as always, until the next video, peace and blessings.